Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. With me, Randy and Lmao. In our great show, Gop Show. Yeah. Actually, many people have problem in communication with opposite gender. So, because of that, our theme for today is way to communicate to attract opposite gender.
And for sure, we invited a famous person, a professional, an expert in his profession, as he belongs to Mr. Farhan Tambunan.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Mr. Farhan, first I want to ask you, what is communication?
Communication is like chat between two people or other things, or maybe even more people that can communicate us how to know well about each other.
But I want to ask you a specific question. How to be a better communication with opposite gender?
You mean the girl?
Yes, girl.
Oh yeah. About the girls, maybe you can you can attack the girls by chatting to each other. Maybe it takes a long time, but it will get sure and surely how to know her.
Okay,
Slowly.
Mr. Farhan. Before you explain that, let's meet our another guest, Mr. Leo DiCaprio. Good morning, Mr. Leo. How are you, Mr. Leo?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm fine too. How about your holiday?
So great.
Oh,
Oh, okay, Mr. Farhan. This is Mr. Leo. He is single since his child. The fact is, Mr. Leo never have interest communication with women. Yes. Yes. Can you help Mr. Leo to be better person? It means you can communicate well with women.
You never had to talk to a girl since you were a child. Yes. Maybe the first thing is the, the first thing is you get to know her by maybe knowing her well, by knowing her hobbies, maybe knowing her favorite things or anything, and then you can maybe get to know her by chatting her all night long, or maybe call her. But it will take so long, but surely, but slowly but surely, you can get to know her. And then the last thing is you can ask her on a date, or maybe just a simple workout, just the two of you, and you can get to know each other really well. Then after that, and you can maybe get to know her and like maybe she will like you. But I got you a video for you, just for you. Maybe you can get to know her exactly how we get to know each other. Okay.
First of all, the obvious stuff. This includes shit like grooming, having a decent haircut, working out, not dressing like a little kid, smiling, and so on. There are tons of videos and articles out there about this shit. Someone will make a video like 3 tips on getting girls, and it's stuff like number 1, get a haircut, number 2, don't be fat. Well, duh! Gee, thanks. I had no idea that if I cut my hair like Justin Bieber's when he was 14, that girls wouldn't like it. I had no idea that if I was 200 pounds overweight, girls wouldn't like it. Thanks for telling me. Great advice. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste time talking about stuff like that. I'm gonna assume that you're smart enough to know that if you're 5,000% body fat, you need to go to the gym. And if your hair is like 2 feet long, you need to cut it. This video isn't gonna be any generic advice like that anyone can come up with. This is gonna be specific stuff that you can actually start doing right now, and that you may not have thought of before. Number 1. Grow a beard. Something I've discovered is, if you have a face that's extremely good looking naturally, then you usually look better without a beard, so people can see it. But if you have a face that's average or below average, then you usually look better with a beard, because what it does is help to hide the imperfections. You may have heard that people find symmetrical faces attractive. Most faces aren't symmetrical, but when you have a beard, it usually covers half your face, which means half of that asymmetry is now hidden. So you look twice as symmetrical as you did before. It's called math. Also, it serves to hide your fucked up jawline, or your acne, or anything else you might not like about your face. Try it out. Number 2, be confident. Lucky for you, just last week I actually posted a video that was basically called How to Be Confident, and it had 30 tips you can immediately use to start boosting your confidence right off the bat. Yeah, 30 fucking things. It's pretty much the best video on YouTube. Check it out. Do it, because as I'm sure you already know, girls like confidence. They don't want to be around someone who's insecure and desperate. If that's you, then watch the How to Be Confident video. Number 3, be positive. In addition to confidence, something that's often overlooked is positivity. People like to be around positive people. Think about it. You want to be around someone who's always complaining, always being negative about stuff, doing negative things and all that? Fuck no, you don't. The problem with guys is that a lot of them act negative as fuck around girls. They complain, they grill her about, "Why don't you like me? Why don't you text me back faster?" And they act all emotional. They tell a joke and then they look to see if the girl's laughing and they feel bad if she isn't. Cut that shit out. Girls hate it. Even guys hate it. I fucking hate it. Everybody fucking hates it. People like positive people because positivity makes you feel better. Duh, think about it. Positive people are active. They enjoy doing things. They talk to people because it's fun, not because they want to impress them. They have goals and ambitions and dreams and passions. They don't sweat the small stuff. They don't complain about little things because they don't care about little things. They have their own lives and they enjoy living them. They don't latch onto the girl and try to live her life or try to control her life. If you're smiling and having fun, you will instantly be more attractive than when you're not smiling and having fun. Now keep in mind, this doesn't mean you should fake it. People who fake having fun usually just look like tryhards. You should legitimately have fun. Enjoy what you're doing. I mean, if you don't enjoy it, why the fuck are you doing it? For example, don't just listen to what a girl says while being bored out of your mind and only listening because you hope to have sex with her later. Be serious. That's usually what you do when you're out on dates, isn't it? Yeah, fuck that. Listen to what she says and take an interest in it, or at least see if there's anything interesting about it. Anything you can learn from. Questions you can ask that you actually care about the answers to. Cool personality traits that she has that you can play off, and so on. If you don't give two shits about what she's talking about and you know you never will, then steer the conversation to something you do care about. Number 4. Have a pet. Honestly, everyone likes animals, and having a pet just makes you seem like a nicer, more well-rounded guy who isn't a douchebag and who is responsible enough to take care of someone. Also, people are very protective of their pets. So if a girl has a dog and you say you don't like dogs, it doesn't matter if you look like Ryan fucking Reynolds. That girl's gonna dock you at least 2 to 3 points. If you like dogs but you don't have one, she'll give you +1. If you like dogs and you also have one, she'll give you +2. So if you like animals, get one. Disclaimer: if you don't like animals, don't get one just to impress a girl. If you know you're not going to take care of it, that's just dumb. Plus, being irresponsible is a very unattractive trait, so it'll just work against you anyway. Number 5. Have shit you care about. Attractive guys aren't just empty shells. They usually have at least one hobby that they're really passionate about. Maybe a sibling or a parent or a pet that they really care about. Dreams that they really want to achieve, and so on. If you're just a generic dude who doesn't care about anything, that's extremely unattractive, because you're just gonna latch onto the girl and start inserting yourself in her life, doing things she cares about with her friends. And it just makes you look stupid. If you don't have any hobbies, get one. If you don't have any dreams, get one. Personally, there's nothing I find less attractive in a girlfriend or even in just a friend than someone who has no dreams and doesn't give a fuck about anything. That's just dumb. If a girl asks you what you're into and you're like, I don't know, I like partying and drinking and hanging out with friends and stuff. Like, wow, come on, dude. Hell, you can be a huge Harry Potter fanboy if you want, just to have something. Number 6, get a cool car. This is an easy one. All you have to do is drive down to the Lmao dealership, trade in whatever you already drive, and buy one. No big deal. No, but seriously, even an unattractive guy driving a cool car will get a couple of free points just for that alone. Why? Because it's cool, it's fun, it makes a great first impression, and it allows her to think she looks cool when she's riding around with you. And you don't even have to be rich. I'm not talking about Lambos and Ferraris and shit like that. Hell, for the price of a new Camry, you can get a used BMW. Or for the price of a new BMW, you can get a used Hellcat or a Corvette or anything in that range. Plus, driving a badass car is fun. You don't even have to care about getting girls. Number 7. Talk less. Don't go on talking and talking. Let the girl talk. Don't text more than she texts you. Don't call her more than she calls you. Don't send her a long-ass text if she's sending you a short-ass text. If she asks you a question and you know the answer is gonna suck, don't sit there trying to defend yourself to her. Less is more. A lot of guys suffer from over-talking and it's really unattractive. If she texts you and you're not sure if you should reply or not, the answer is you shouldn't. When in doubt, just be quiet. There's nothing worse than a guy who talks and talks but doesn't actually have anything worth saying. So, those are the 7 ways to instantly become more attractive. Try them out for a few days, leave a comment, and let me know how they work for you.
Okay, well, thanks so far. Thank you, Mr. Farhan.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Also, all again, sir, all audience.
Thank you. Marvelous.
Okay, with me, Niam.
And me, Randy.
See you next time in our talk show.
Go show.